like to do in our family to kind of start our week with good intentions when it comes to food. So our spread this week is a lot of vegetables, which is usually what I like to kind of start with as my base. And then we usually use ground turkey, ground chicken, and this week I'm also going to make some chicken breast. So I've got my daughter, McKenzi, with me, and she's going to help me with the food prep this week, and she's going to be in charge of washing everything. So that's what we're going to start with. We have strawberries to wash, apples and zucchinis and peppers to get everything washed. So while she starts washing, I'm going to start cutting and getting everything prepped. So this one here is Brussels sprouts, mini carrots, pepper, and onion. This one is sweet potato, peppers, and onion. And then we just have broccoli. So I'm just gonna throw like salt and pepper and some spices on these and some olive oil and cook them up. And then also we have, watch out Maggie, our apples, our zucchini, and our strawberries all washed, and our brown rice in the microwave. So when you're doing food prep, a lot of people ask me for recipes. I don't do recipes. I just throw things together and season to taste. And I think that's something important to think about when you're doing food prep, because experiment with things. You don't have to have an exact recipe. I think sometimes people think that they have to have a recipe, and if they don't, they can't food prep. Well, you can. Just throw a bunch of stuff together, and you would actually be surprised at what comes out of it. In our house as well, when there's stuff that doesn't fit, like we had a lot of extra broccoli and some peppers and a bag of green beans that I decided I'm not going to use. We have pets that will eat that. So we have a bird and we have 3 turtles that we will take this all out to, so they'll get to munch on some of our, tortoises, sulcata tortoises. They'll get to munch on some of the food that we're not going to use. So nothing is going to waste. So we're gonna get our vegetables cooked up, and then we'll get our meat going. Obviously with like green beans and broccoli. I've got Brussels sprouts today, red with peppers. Fruits, you could do like watermelon. And then I found the cool, like the rainbow carrots. So there's purple, yellow, orange, and white carrots in there. And then the peppers too. You could do the orange, the yellow, the green, and the red. But it's fun to experiment with different things and just have a really colorful dish. I mean, if you look at what we're cooking right now, it's pretty colorful. We've got all the different colors in here, and then we've got the red and the orange in here, and then the bright green broccoli cooking back here. So it's just a good mix of colors when you're cooking. So that's something else to think about when you're thinking about what you want to eat. What colors do you want to eat? Everything is now cooked and ready to be prepped. So in our containers, we did a half a cup of sweet potatoes in some of them, and then we did a half a cup of brown rice in some of them. In the brown rice, we're gonna do the vegetable mix that we did with the Brussels sprouts and the ground turkey. And then in this one here, we're gonna do broccoli, and then later tonight, I'm gonna grill chicken, and then I'll slice all that up and put those in there as well. So we're gonna start prepping those.
We also have a little bit of extra vegetables that we're gonna use for tonight's dinner. And then in this one we have rice, ground chicken, and some vegetables. And then in the other one we have sweet potatoes and broccoli. We're gonna be using some grilled chicken, and we're gonna divide it among the sweet potato and the broccoli one. So all these meals should feed a family of four for about a week, and this is 10 meals. And yeah, it took me and my mom about an hour to do, and everything is done. So.
Like I said before, when it comes to food prep, time is on your side, because like McKenzi said, it took us about an hour from start, which meant cutting and washing and everything, to finish. It took us a little bit, maybe 10 minutes over an hour. So it is definitely doable. Another thing is, don't be afraid to try different things and not have to stick to such a strict recipe, because when you throw things together, you'd be amazed at what you can come up with. So we're gonna keep these videos coming. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.
Bye.